So today I really wanted to talk, right? Now, the videos I'm making and uploading, there's a certain type of person that I'm aiming those videos at, right? Now these videos can be for anybody, but the specific people I am trying to help are people that maybe work a full-time job, have to pay rent on rent prices are so high, and maybe have a bunch of debt and have no money left over whatsoever. Maybe even have to borrow money because that's how bad it is every month to pay rent. And you start to feel hopeless, and it really sucks. You start to say like, oh, one day I'll make it, maybe, but how am I going to live in the meantime? Right? And some of you have families, and you're like, how am I going to pay for his stuff this year or this month, right? And it starts to get kind of scary. It gets to a scary point of where you're like, oh, we just maxed out the last credit card. How are we going to get groceries this year? That's the only way we've been able to buy groceries is with a credit card. But now that's gone. I just want to let you know that there is a simple way out of this, right? And before I started doing this, I didn't necessarily believe that I was going to find a quick way, right? I said, okay, maybe eventually, we'll start getting paid more, maybe start a business, whatever. But in the meantime, I'm cooked. And then I started reselling on Facebook, right? I want to tell you, listen, I tell you guys it's so super easy. Let me tell you how easy it really is. So, I'm broke, right? Or I was broke, I should say. Have no money. Don't have enough for groceries either. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I get home one day and I find a golf club. And I'm like, hey, I know that golf club. That's worth like double that price. So what I do is I go buy it. Like, let's say I pay $50 for it and it's worth $100. I immediately come home, wipe it down real quick, some Windex or cleaner, repost it for $100, take beautiful pictures, takes about 5 minutes max, re-upload it. And whether it's that day or a week from then, I got $50 profit. I'm not even joking when I tell you that's how easy it is. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, it's really simple. All you're going to have to do is, focus on a niche. Like, let's say you want to do video games, consoles, put cameras, PlayStations, golf, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Just pick one. Pick a niche. And then what you're going to do is say, oh, this guy's selling a PlayStation. How much is it worth used on the market? Okay, it's worth $200. Okay, let's see if I can get him down to $100. Maybe $120. Right? Okay, cool. So I'm going to go pick it up, give him the cash. All right. Now, clean it, make it look beautiful, because a lot of times people take terrible photos and that's why they can't sell it for much. But if you clean it and make it look beautiful and give it like a description, like it runs great, super clean, detail, whatever. Make it sound great. And then people can be like, holy shit, this is a good deal right here. Like, it's really clean. He looks like he's taking care of it. And people are going to buy it. It's really as simple as that, guys. And if you can't understand that, then I don't know what else to tell you. Right? I've always, I've doubted myself a lot. I'm like, guys will say like, oh, copywriting's super easy. Anybody can do it. And then I start getting into it. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, this is way too large for me. Like, it's too scary, I guess, is the word. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's too big of a thing. I can't wrap my head around it. But this reselling on Facebook is so easy. Sorry, guys, this video is really shaky, but it's my car. My car's shaky. This is so easy that anybody can do it. Right? And, based on the last few months I've had and not being able to pay rent or barely been able to pay rent, and once I figured this thing out, I'm like, I gotta tell everybody, right? I gotta tell everybody. Like why wouldn't I? Because I finally understood how it felt to be poor and broke and worried about paying rent. That was the first time in my life was this last year, right? And I'm like, damn, I understand now. I understand how hard it is for some people. And it really sucks. So, if you're in dire need of money, start watching my videos now, right? They're all free. I don't charge for anything. I don't have anything to charge to sell you right now. Maybe one day I will, but for now I don't. It's all free. And that's just genuinely because I want to help. It's not that hard of a thing to do either. You can literally, if you watch a couple of my videos, you'll figure it out. You don't even need to watch my videos, actually. Just go buy something for half what it's worth and resell it. Nice photos. That's literally it. Half price, nice photos. And there you go. You've got a business running. Right? So anyways, guys, that's mainly what I want to talk about. If you're in a really bad position in life, this is something that you have to do. Right? Unless you want to be a bum and, make people around you, fear for their safety or fear for their, financial safety or financial stability, whatever. Especially if you got like a wife or something, do you really want to just basically tell her, oh, hey, we're cooked. Like, I can't afford to let us live. Like, how stupid is that? How bitch made is that? I tell my girl, I say, I'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out one way or another. I don't know. You don't need to work anymore. I'll figure it out, right? Because I'm not a fucking pussy. I told her she never has to work, and she doesn't want to, ever. And she doesn't. She looks like one day a week or something like that, just to get out of the house, I guess. But so as a man or as a woman, whatever, as a man, you got to figure yourself out, right? You're in a shitty situation. That's okay. That's all right. Everyone goes through some sort of bad thing, and you're not. And all the people your age, might seem in nice cars, nice house, nice family. That's just not how it turned out for you. But it doesn't mean that you can't get that life or have an even better life than that, right? I guarantee you could. And this is the first step. The first step is getting another income stream on top of your job, right? And just getting more money in, learning business skills, learning how to sell, learning how to take photos, learning how to post ads, learning how to buy things, learning how to negotiate. You learn so much from flipping. So much. And there's so much shit you learn from it, but it's awesome. But just genuinely, guys, if you want to get out of the situation, this is going to be your best opportunity right now. Now, of course, if you're a good writer, maybe copywriting would be good for you. Shit, guys, my camera's really shaking, isn't it? Maybe copywriting's better for you, or, if you're good at programming, maybe like creating websites. I don't fucking know. But all I'm saying is the thing that I'm talking about right now, anybody could do this. You don't have to have skills. All you gotta do is have a phone or a computer. That's it. You don't even need cash. Go find something for $10. Just say, hey, would you ever give this thing away? I'm really in need of one. Or just go in the free section and figure it the fuck out. But anyways, guys, that's really it. If you are in bad need of money, watch a few of my videos. It's so simple, guys. You don't need to watch all of them. Just watch like one of them, and you'll basically understand how to get this started, right? And then after you watch my video, if you're still having trouble, then you might have more problems that's deeper than that, right? And that's okay. We'll figure it out. But for now, make some more money, take the stress off your shoulders, the financial stress, kind of get to a point of where you're like, okay, I'm surviving now. Maybe even thriving. Right? But get to the point of where you're surviving and not worried about how the hell am I going to pay for food. Because that's a bad feeling, right? So, guys, I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about. But if you're in dire need of money, here's your opportunity. If you've been praying for a way to get out of the situation, here's your clue. Here's your fucking thing that's going to get you out of it, right? It may not make you thrive, but to be honest, depending on how hard you go, it will. But I know for a fact it will at least let you survive and then some, right? Man, I can't tell you the amount of stress that's been taken off my shoulders. I was having to ask my mom for money to pay rent. Like, how embarrassing is that? That's embarrassing. It's not good for her or me. But now it's like, oh, shoot, a month later, oh, dang, I can pay for everything. Oh, cool, I can pay your phone bill, babe. Okay, I can pay for all the food. I can pay all your bills. Pay your car payment. I can pay my mom back, right? Like, it's crazy. I did not expect to make this much money this quickly. All it takes is some dedication, fucking finding deals, buying all those deals up, willing to take risks, but also being very smart and educated about what you're buying. But anyways, guys, I don't know. That's a whole different topic. That's a whole different video. But guys, I hope you get on it. Go out there and try and figure this out. It's really not that hard. This is your hint, or what the fuck's the word called? This is your sign. That's what it is. This is your sign. If you've been trying to figure it out right here, I just told you how to do it, or I kind of put you on the right path. So we'll figure it out, guys. See you later.